beautiful day for golf.
We're not good enough golfers.
Where is the beverage cart?
Can't believe I paid money for this.
And we're back with the Ridge Golf Podcast, brought to you by Partabs, www.partabs.com. We have a lot to talk about today, but before we get into all the stuff that's on Brady's list that he sent over, I'm going to give out a little teaser. You guys didn't think it was going to happen. I know everybody out there was talking the negativity, but the golf
All
cart,
the doubters, all the haters.
all the haters. And next podcast, we will talk about the golf cart. It should be done. We'll have our videos made this weekend. We'll put them up by the time that comes out. They'll all be on the Grams of Insta, the Book of Face, the Ticks of Talk, the YouTube.
Did you write all that down?
Take that out. Do it again. Take that out.
You're like, you write that down. You're like, this is good. People will respond to this.
No, this is right off the top of my, top of the dome here. But I think we have it working functionally. Alex's big dumb banana hands broke the forward and reverse switch, but I think we have that figured out.
Yeah, not real. Well, yeah, we do. It's kind of a temporary fix, but it looks good. It should be done. I can't promise that it'll run long, but it should be long enough to make a video or two. So yes, it's finally almost done. Should wrap it up Friday night. So from what my neighbors have seen, I think it's pretty cool. So I mean, yeah, I've gotten quite a few compliments on it already. So
Disregarding what the hell is that thing?
well, I did get that from one of my neighbors when we didn't really. It was kind of how it's supposed to look. This will make a lot more sense once you guys actually see it.
The shell.
Out there. Yeah, and she's like, "What the hell is that supposed to be?" I'm like, "Just give it months, and it'll tell just give it time." And that was like a month or two ago. So we did. We really moved fast. We could have probably had this done probably by the first time we could have played golf, but this winter I just didn't feel like getting much done. So.
Yeah, there's obstacles. We'll talk about all that now. But it might be a 1 episode or even a 2-part episode if we explain everything and all the stuff we did and what we used and everything like that. So, but we'll say that
if you're listening and you finally want to see what all the buzz is about, you'll have to go check it out and then listen to the podcast. So, what's that making? What are you doing there? Making fun of me?
That was a good tease.
But yeah, good tease. You didn't even know you did it. But,
oh, okay.
We'll just leave it. So, Brady, before your internet goes out, what do you got for us?
It ain't gonna go out.
Mine went out last week.
Yeah, did you listen back to see what we
I did. It wasn't as I was expecting. I was actually kind of disappointed in you guys. I thought it was going to be a lot worse than it.
No, we're such nice guys.
I agreed that I would not want to walk very far. I think they have to make an exception that maybe I would get to use a golf cart for the remainder. But yeah, I would definitely do it then for sure.
All right, I got 3 choices. You guys can pick which one you want to do first. You want U.S. Open coming up this weekend. You want Scottie Scheffler and everything that goes around that, or you want the Vince Young interview?
Scottie.
Yeah, sure.
I'll go
Scottie.
Scottie.
All right. So first off, did you guys see the pictures of Scottie Scheffler's police injuries?
Oh, no, I didn't. I was going to look up after you messaged it in the group just what you were talking about, but I never did.
All right, I sent it to you right now via the Snappity chat, so open it up. But the police officer who said he got dragged by the car and was injured and then needed to get a new pair of pants because his pants were damaged beyond repair.
Oh my gosh, I'm looking at it.
You see these things? I mean, that's a boo-boo. Like I fell down like in my driveway and I mildly scraped. I don't even know if that needs a Band-Aid.
No, it looks like a kind of a scab over type injury.
Yeah.
No shit. My leg looked like that today, or because I moved to bed this weekend. I have the exact same injury.
Right. I accidentally bumped into a table, and that's what my leg looks like.
Yeah, my 5-year-old would have handled that better than this guy did.
Yeah, but no, that is a felony charge for police assault or whatever the heck they charged him on, which is just absurd.
I gotta imagine though, even if you slightly nick or do anything, I imagine that counts as a felony assault.
Yeah,
I mean,
probably any damage to
any
an
damage to
officer at
anything.
all.
Yeah.
I do understand wanting a new pair of trousers. I mean, that's just like,
Well, times are tough.
I mean, like, well, you ruined my pants. And like, I'm like, expense a new pair, but I'm not gonna make a.
He's the one who draped himself all over the mirror.
Yeah.
I think if that cop, or if he would have got up and been like, Scotty, we can let all this go. Can you just get me some nice clothes? I'm sure he would have thrown the checkbook at him and got like, here, go get whatever you want for clothes
Not
on my
even
dime. They could have been handled different for sure.
Be like, here, you want to sign a couple Pro V1s for the kids, please?
Yeah.
Well, and do you think this is maybe possibly this guy was thinking lawsuit?
No,
I
that's a job.
legitimately think this guy did not know who Scottie Scheffler was at all and just thought it was a dude trying to drive a car.
Okay,
Just a
well,
hard
trying
old
to make conversation.
But back to Scottie Scheffler being able to buy him off. So he won again this weekend, $4 million more.
It's nice.
And so he now in 2024 has set a new single season PGA Tour winnings record. There's still 3 months left in the season.
Jeez.
Yeah, he's on fire.
Already setting records with like a bajillion more tournaments left to go. He's
That's
he's the first player with 5 victories in a single season since 2016, 2017. Again, there's still 3 months left in the season. Like, ridiculous.
That's good. I mean, good for him. So you said he broke the record, or he's on track to break the record?
Already set the record for single season earnings.
So he's gonna break his own record.
Yeah,
he broke his own record from last year, but yes.
Yeah. That caddy's got to be making bank.
Yeah, he's doing well.
Which he's the money's a little different, obviously, from back when Tiger, when he was on his when he was red hot for how many 2 years pretty much. Like the money's
it's way more now. It'd be interesting to have someone go and compare up Tiger's tournament winnings to what they would have been comparatively and see if it's similar. But yeah, he's crushing it though.
Yeah,
you got inflation there, Biden.
Mm-hmm.
you have got to stay away from debatable things, Blake. Last week was enough.
Oh,
politics,
please.
This week, okay?
What's that word mean? Bunker. Yeah.
I'll give you that. That one needed to be said, but
somebody said that's
bunker. Yeah.
What do you think that means?
The story.
Yeah, and he's had 5 wins in his last 8 starts. And of those 3, it was second, and 8th he finished. So still pretty freaking good. And one of those, again, he got arrested in the middle of it. One of them, he became a dad for the first time. Understandable why maybe you might not win that particular tournament.
Yeah. What a year, though, huh? And
he's
not even done yet.
Going.
Yeah,
still going.
He's out of control.
Side tangent back to that. Logan's upset because every time he's on the podcast, I tell everybody what he does wrong, and he's like, you don't even tell him about that par 4 that I drove the green and then sank for eagle, and then that 30-foot putt. I'm like, that I forgot.
No one cares about.
Nobody
that.
wants to hear that.
Yeah, everyone wants to know about your failures, not your
exactly.
You succeeding.
Quit being so selfish, Logan.
Yeah, Logan.
Yeah, Logan. Jeez.
But at any rate, continue. Sorry.
That's about all I got on Scheffler. He's just really freaking good and winning a shitload of money. And that police officer picture was ridiculous.
Yeah.
Quick question. Do you have his current winnings, total, what he's won throughout the year so far?
So far in 2024, he's made $24 million.
Oh, and that's just in winnings. That's not even sponsorships or anything else like that.
Yeah.
Correct. That is only tournament winnings.
And the caddies 10%.
Yeah, I think around that. So caddies 2.4.
Oh, Jesus Christ! You sure you can't walk for 18 holes, Alex, for 2.4 million?
No, I'm worth more than that.
Know your own worth.
I know my value.
Man, Brady, I tell you, if you would have stuck with caddy, and you never know, dude.
Made the wrong career move back in when I was
I
12
love
years
that you
old.
caddied like 3 times, and we make it seem like you did this for years. Like long lost career choice.
And he
Only I
was
could go back in time.
Yeah.
he was just tired of the grind, you know.
Yeah,
But
you
if
can't
you
just wake
think
up
of
and do
it,
that every day.
like if you think of it, man, that would be kind of a nice like career, really. I mean, if you could get to that level, I mean, you just have to have the knowledge of the course, the clubs, all that stuff. But I mean, that payout for that, I mean, that's pretty good for not actually being the golfer who has to do that.
Yeah. So the one whose golfer is having the season of a lifetime makes that much. What about
I know what you're
Joe
saying.
guy?
Yeah, I mean, like I said, if you can get to that level, but I mean, and I know that's rare, but I mean, I'm just saying, man, what a life.
Traveling from town to town, carrying clubs.
Yeah.
Not so bad.
Yeah. Too bad, Brady. So what else you got? The U.S. Open there?
Yeah, not a whole lot from the U.S. Open. It was just more about the odds and like against Scheffler, 3-1 odds to win it, and the next closest is like Xander and Rory at like 11-1. So like far and away the huge favorite. He's minus money to finish in the top 5. Like they're basically saying it's like a guarantee for him to finish in the top 5. Like it's ridiculous.
So I guess the big question is that everybody wants to know is what are you gonna do?
I don't know yet. I mean, he can't keep winning every tournament, right? Like, eventually he's got to lose, you'd think.
Get back on the Xander train, baby.
But he already got
leaving
his
the
ring.
station.
Yeah.
Oh, maybe a little Bryson DeChambeau at 18-1. Get a little more bang for my buck.
Yeah, he's been golfing well lately.
Or just lose your money.
Yeah, also that.
It's one or the other.
Remember before when I was on that real hot streak? Well, that's not the case anymore.
Yeah. All those websites get that money back. Just like the real casinos.
Yeah.
You play long enough, you always lose. Yeah.
Yeah.
Pinehurst, though. Pinehurst kind of a cool course. Just like seeing it.
Yeah. Well, you're going to have to definitely let us know next week what you put in and on who, and
don't feel like you have to gamble, Brady. We don't want to peer pressure you into gambling. You can sit on the money.
I'll probably. No. I mean, I'm not gonna be throwing a ton out there, but I'll sprinkle a few schmeckles on something.
Thank God you're not like debating drugs right now. It's like, oh yeah, you should try that, man. Like that'd be good.
Well, if you guys say so. I mean,
I'm not gonna do full blown heroin, just some schmeckles.
I'm just gonna try it quick.
A little schmeckle of heroin.
All right, what was the last one you had?
Oh, dude, the last one. I think Wags is gonna like this one the best because he just appreciates the awkwardness.
I do.
So there was a pro-am tournament, and then this lady goes to interview Vince Young. Walks up to him, is like, "Hey, like he had so many years in the NFL. You're like one of the best college quarterbacks of all time." She's like, "What are you doing?" Or like, how'd you make the transition into golf? Only problem is this is not Vince Young.
Oh my
God. A live broadcast, and she's interviewing some complete other dude.
Oh my! What'd the guy do?
The guy was just like, I apologize, but I am Everett Sands. Like, I am not Vince.
He felt so awkward. He apologized to her. That's good.
I'm sorry, I'm not the person you think I am.
Yeah.
I tell you, that's the bad thing too. Like now, that stuff just exists for forever. I mean, you'll be able to look that up for forever, and she'll like never live that down.
Yeah, and the best part is the lady who's doing the interview, like, doesn't even like she's holding the microphone up to the dude as he's like, so like she doesn't even like take it back and be like, "Oh my god, I'm so sorry." Like I admit, she just lets him like keep talking and answering the question. Like she's still just continuing the interview. Like, this is fine. This is fine.
I think you're in panic mode at that time, and you're not really sure what to do.
Right? You just like she probably just froze with her arm up, like, "Oh my god, oh my god, oh my god."
Well, I'm sure someone was talking in her ear too, like, "Just stand by. We don't know what to have you do right now.
Get me out of here."
Yeah. Oh, that's pretty bad.
be like, "How's it feel getting the golf? What's up now? Sorry."
What do you think? Football? No, I never played that. It was definitely not in the NFL.
That, or if you were just like, it was one of us and we weren't even paying attention, be like, "Oh yeah, no, I love golf. Golf
Yeah.
is fun." Speaking of that, we got this podcast. You should listen.
He could have just played into it too. Maybe in that situation, you just pretend for a little bit, until you get that question that hangs you up, and then it's like, okay, now I have to. Now I have to.
I gotta confess, I'm not.
Yeah.
I got something here that the AmFam tournament was going on there this weekend. I don't know if you guys watched any of that or paid attention to it or not, but it's in Madison. It's pretty relevant. It's right here. But
last time at Hugh Ridge, I think, before they go to TPC Wisconsin, Madison, wherever it's going to be called. I don't know.
Yes, you're correct. I can't remember the name, but it's off like County V by the airport ish.
Yeah.
In that area, yeah. Old Ernie Els wins second straight PGA Tour championship title, beating Steve Stricker, Wisconsin native. It's too bad.
Home
Good
course
effort,
and
though.
gets beat.
Yep, home course. So, he at least Sunday, Steve Stricker missed a 2.5-foot putt on the first hole of a playoff. So
sounds like me.
Yep.
Yeah. What's the big deal? We do that all the time.
well, he's a professional. We are not.
I'm a professional.
See for yourself. Yeah.
Oh, guy chips in one time.
You want to learn how to chip?
Yeah. Oh my God. One time.
That's all it takes, man.
Yep. We'll never see it again.
People don't forget.
You guys did. None of you saw it anyway.
He was too scared to go out yesterday because he didn't want to fall off his mountaintop.
I had a lot of stuff to do this weekend, and also my wife told me I couldn't go.
Is that why you called? Like literally,
No.
you were teeing off the first tee. You called Brady.
No, because
and you said that you could go now.
No, she was gone, and she got locked out of the house that she was dog sitting for. Hilarious story. She was trapped outside for quite a while. So I didn't think there was any chance of me even coming close. There was kind of a chance beforehand. Well, anyways, she got home right when you guys were teeing off, and Brady had just messaged on Snapchat that he took a picture of the course. I'm like, oh my gosh, I can still make it if they just wait 10 minutes. And Brady's
ain't nobody got time for that.
Well, I apologize. I wanted to. I mean, if I could have made it happen, I would have. But
I think you could have came out. It wasn't that busy out there.
Yeah.
No, it's actually
we could have done the 5-some. I think.
Yeah, that was like one of the first times we've been out where we weren't really getting pushed or having to wait. It was a nice quiet day.
Yeah, I would have loved to, but this weekend potentially. So
probably in part to the 30-40 mile per hour wind gusts that were happening for majority of the time.
Yes, if you guys hadn't picked up on it, me and Brady went golfing on Sunday.
Oh, I did. I had no idea. I didn't get it.
And yeah,
you live like 2 hours.
Yes,
away,
you did. No, I don't. Yeah, you live. I didn't. No, but yeah, we went golfing. It was very windy. Messed up with the game a little bit, but the one hole that me and Brady were supposed to really be good at, Brady took out 6 pocket balls on that hole.
Well, you played it twice. It was only
time.
3.
We went through it. We went through it 2 times, and both times, 3 pocket balls, and none of them made it.
They were very good. None of them
100 yards.
He was probably hoping you'd leave that out.
That huge dog leg right now. I was really trying to just rip it and really lean into that slice, and it was not happening.
Is this hole 7?
Yes.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah. That's the one, man. Like that's the hole. Like you can
made
really do some damage on it. Yeah, like if you get if you're a person who can slice, man, that can really be a beautiful hole for you.
That's
really nice.
That's the one with the creek.
Nope.
Lancaster.
Dog leg right.
No, this is Fenimore.
Just right next. No, yeah, this is Fenimore.
Oh, okay, yeah. Oh, that's a 90-degree.
Yeah, it's a hard bend, right? Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. No. Yeah, if you got a slice, a really good one, boy, that one will work in your favor.
And boy, do I was
Brady really tried, and he was hitting them straight into the trees because that's how far left he was aiming to try and get it around there.
Yep.
Whenever you try to bend it there, it don't really work though.
I know. I was like really trying to give it, and it was just not having it.
But including like the wind sucked for the most, most shots, like any longer shots, it sucked. It carried your ball. But Brady did have a nice shot on the next hole on that par 3 after the second pocket ball.
Well, when you have 1,000 shots, you're bound to have a good one.
But it was a par 3, and he was what? You were probably like 10 foot from the
like
pin,
10 feet from the pin. Yeah, it was a pretty good second shot and or first shot if you count that pocket ball.
He counted it as a par, so
yeah.
Playing pretty loose with the rules, Brady.
Only on occasion. For the most part, I was pretty good about the pocket ball.
When that first shot goes right down the fairway, it's like, I don't know. Then you don't have another one, but
when you duff that first one 10 feet, it's like we're gonna try this one more time.
It was mostly the pocket balls were mostly just on his tee shots and stuff like that. Like he didn't do it after that, but yeah.
Tell you what was working this weekend was the old Texas wedge. I was putting those things in from 10, 15 yards off the green, getting her nice and close.
Yeah, you were putting pretty decently.
That's a useful club.
Mm-hmm.
It is. I like it.
Other than that, there was nothing really of note that happened. It was a pretty uneventful. No one made any crazy shots. No one had anything super terrible.
Yeah, literally, we and Brady were talking. I think it was like on the fifth or like the last couple holes. Because it's only 9-hole course, but we went 18, so it was like technically hole like 16 or whatever. And you're like, we really don't have much to talk about for the podcast. Really We haven't done anything like terrible or spectacular. So
I will say that I do not like that first par 3 on that course. It is stupid and it should be shorter.
Shout out to our Fenimore.
It's like what 210 or 204, like
200, I think.
Yeah. Like just
a straight shot.
You downhill.
Slightly. I mean, that's nothing.
I don't know. I shouldn't have to tee off with a wood on a par 3. I should be using a nice high iron, short iron, whatever it is. Like, I don't like it.
Yeah, that's what, I love our. I'm so glad we have our course here, but I do not like, and I guess I haven't really seen any else in the area, but I don't like playing on 9-hole courses. Like if I'm gonna do 18, I don't want to repeat the first 9 holes.
The one time it's nice is like on those par 3s where you can be like, oh, I took one club too much last time or too little. But other than that, it's like I don't need to play.
And I know they've tried to expand before because our uncle who lived right there, who had that land, they tried to buy some from him at one time and stuff. And I mean, if they could ever make it 18, man, I'd be there all the time. But
although
18 is the best.
It was good. We got to play it 2 times through because the first time through, neither Jordan nor myself played hole 2 at all. So, we hit our drive to the right of the next hole over. So we weren't even hardly on the next hole over. We were way over there.
That wind was really, really taking because the wind was coming from that way and it was pushing our slices just.
And like our second shot was on like the hole 5 fairway, and then we finally got it to like the hole 2 green, but we didn't see much of hole 2. We'll put it that way.
Yeah. And then literally the second time around, we both aimed for our slices and we hit them dead straight left into the fairway 1. So
yeah, I don't know if we ever saw the fairway on hole 2 at all, even with 2 shots.
Just the one shots that we had out in the middle going up the hill, but yeah.
Yeah, that's a tough one anyway.
Yeah.
Well, thanks for the invite. Appreciate that.
Maybe we can go this
What
weekend.
are you talking about, Blake? We don't get invites from you all the time. What are you talking about?
Yeah, you're ask us to go golfing with you.
Yeah.
You and your boy Logan go all the time.
Yeah. That trash player Logan.
Yeah, your buddy Logan.
Yeah, do you play with him to make you feel better about your game? What's going on?
I just play whenever I can. Speaking of that, this weekend it's gonna be hot on Sunday. Plus, it's gonna be National Everybody Golf Day on Sunday because it's Father's Day.
Yeah.
So we're going or what?
It's our day.
Saturday.
I mean,
yeah, you should go. I'm just saying this for all dads, and like you should go, especially if you're that guy that's not even a dad, but then you got to buy your wife a Mother's Day gift because you got some like bullshit dog or cat or something, and then she makes you feel.
Geez, now you're attacking the cats and dogs.
No, I don't care about the deck. It's the lady.
I thought he was going to go step kid or something.
Yeah.
I didn't even say that.
Stepdads are dads. You hear me
No,
out there?
I didn't say anything about stepdads.
Don't listen to this guy. He doesn't know what he's talking about.
I'm saying if
You're
that
a
dude,
dad. You hear
Shut
me?
shut up. If you're that dude that had to buy a gift for your wife because you have a cat or a dog, she's like, "What's Mother's Day? I need a thing." You should just go golfing, get drunk, come home hammered. Don't even tell her. Just leave the house.
Apparently, she was British. Did you
Like
hear that? What you
also
said?
know
That?
several good divorce lawyers in the area, so
Yeah. Good message.
Yeah.
That's really got
what
it.
could go wrong?
Yeah.
I'm here for the boys.
I think Saturday's probably a good play though, because I imagine Sunday is gonna be just packed.
It's gonna be like 85.
Yeah, I could do without that for sure.
Most courses don't do your golf moves this weekend though, Wags. So
Son of a bitch, I forgot about that.
Definitely, they don't Sunday.
Full price.
Full price. All right, we never have asked the listeners for money, but I think now is the time.
Blake, you got a buck.
If you'd like to support me,
or
otherwise I'll have to walk.
You got a buck yet, Blake?
No, I don't. I was gonna say the money, or if the listeners have a nice enclosed trailer we could borrow to get the golf cart to a course, that would be appreciated as well.
Well, some would be like, "Why don't you just drive it there?" All of our courses are out of town. Like we don't have a course that's in town, so it's
My course.
We'll get it there. We'll get it there. I'm not worried about it. It legitimately can fit in a truck if we have to. So
we'll make it down though. I don't want to get no bug guts on it.
Well, then
put a sheet over it.
We get to the course like, hey, do you mind if I back up in this ditch so I can unload this golf cart?
You just got to have really long boards. This is going to be a classy operation.
No, dude, we didn't spend like 5 months building this thing for it to fall off 2 shitty ass boards and then go sideways and be like, oh, it did look nice.
You know what? What a funny premise. Like, you just put all this time and money into this, and then it just immediately falls off the truck.
Definitely make sure you film it when you back it off the truck.
Yeah, I think we'll film probably most of what happens, just in case. There's, like I said, it's not giving much away, but there's maybe a weight issue. It's a little front heavy, I think.
Maybe.
Oh, I mean, when we're going downhill, we're really gonna have to baby it because I don't know. It might catapult the riders out.
Neat.
Which is also a hilarious premise. So stay tuned. Stay tuned.
Yeah, so that we'll end on that, but that will be the highlight of next week. I'm excited. I'm really excited. About time to get this thing done. So
I'm mildly excited. I feel like something's gonna go wrong. It's gonna be our first time out. It inevitably will. I don't mean to curse this right out of the gate, but
no,
we're gonna get to hole. I don't know what's the farthest one away. Like I don't know, like 12, 13, and it'll die right there. And then we will have to figure out something. Just take a pickup through the course. I don't know. We'll see.
Push it back.
Oh,
I know a guy's house on the back end of Lancaster. If that's where you're taking it, so
okay, that'll work.
Brady said it was
just
cool.
Take it into that pond that's in the back nine of Lancaster.
You know Brady? Oh, you don't.
I honestly think the guy would be super cool about it because he would be very intrigued by it and he'd want to just see it. So.
Yeah. It's true. Yeah, everyone will have to pay or watch the video. It's gonna be pretty cool.
So, all right, fellas. Well, thanks for hopping on.
Mm-hmm.
Peace out, homies.
See ya.
Bye.
Get out of here!